Some very interesting new revelations in an interview with the Attorney General Bill Barr and Wolf Blitzer. He was pressed on foreign interference, and Wolf did not get the answer that he was looking for. Let's take a listen.
The intelligence community says Russia, China, and Iran are seeking to interfere in the U.S. presidential election for various reasons, but mostly they want to sow dissent in our country, exacerbate racial tensions, et cetera, like that. Of those three countries that the intelligence community has pointed to, Russia, China, and Iran, which is the most assertive, the most aggressive in this area?
I believe it's China.
Which one?
China.
China more than Russia right now?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Because I've seen the intelligence. That's what I've concluded.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I'm not going to discuss that.
But they're trying to help who win?
I'm not going to get into that.
More aggressive than Russia?
Yes.
You can see Wolf is like, please just tell me it's Russia. He's like, please tell me something. He's like, just give me the Russia thing.
I mean, I don't really trust Bill Barr. Maybe he's right, maybe he's not. Who knows? We haven't seen the evidence to back it up, let's be clear. And it also makes me wonder, like, are they setting up to China-gate Biden if they lose?
Yeah.
Like, are we going to have...
do, they'll be losers. And look, everybody here knows I hate China. And look, like, if you blame China for Trump's loss, and you're
an idiot, right? Yeah. So maybe we want to do that. But Biden put out a statement in response to, this was actually in response, right, to the fact that they're not doing the in-person briefings. And what he said about election interference, there can be only one conclusion. President Trump is hoping Vladimir Putin will once more boost his candidacy, and he does not want the American people to know the steps Vladimir Putin is taking. Look, I think President Trump would be happy to have Vladimir Putin boost his candidacy. It's not like he really objected to having any potential help. They did not directly, collude as everybody assumed and was propagated on cable news hour after hour. Nor do I think that Russia's interference last time around was close to determinative. But more to the point, I was thinking back about the way that Obama handled the Russia interference. I remember he went to McConnell and he tried to get them to put out a joint statement. And he was very reticent to bring this to really surface this in an aggressive way with the American public. Why? Because they didn't want to politicize it. And I actually think that was the right direction to go in. And now it's become so political that you just throw this language around. And Biden, in some areas, can be relatively responsible. On this stuff, you just, you throw out these wild accusations, these wild conspiracies, and it creates a dangerous situation because what have we been talking about? There's a very real scenario that you have utter chaos on election day, a situation where, one candidate appears to be up on election day, likely Trump would appear to be up on election day, and then as mail-in ballots come in, that flips around. Trump is sowing the seeds of distrust. I saw numbers yesterday, an overwhelming majority of Republicans are like, mail-in ballots are fraudulent. So do you think they're just going to accept it if things turn around? But then on the Democratic side, you see them laying the groundwork again, if they legitimately lose, to say, no, it was Russia all over again. And so, again, we shouldn't be casual. We shouldn't go over the top with these allegations. Yes, Russia wants to interfere. Iran wants to interfere. China wants to interfere. We should really stick to being careful and specific about what exactly they're doing and what the reality is of that impact on our electorate.
I couldn't agree more, which is that if Trump loses, it will be because of coronavirus. If Biden loses, it will be because he did not talk about the economic issues and allowed himself to get outflanked on it. That's it. It's actually quite simple, people. Blaming Comey, Russia, all sorts of stuff dramatically undermines faith in elections. Actually, new Pew polling, we actually just got this yesterday. I meant to bring it up. 29% of Democrats said that they will not trust the results of the election if Trump wins. 29%, actually more than the Republicans. I think it was 15% for the Republicans, vice versa with Trump. That is a disaster, and that's direct MSNBC brain for you.
That's really scary. Yeah. I mean, seriously, this is what I'm most worried about on election day is like if we have another contested election, Bush v. Gore type of a situation, I just don't know that the country is in a stable place to be able to handle that this time around. So,
totally agree.
In any case, we're going to have more Rising for you after this.